Good morning, Elizabeth. It's Friday, and I was going to wax lyrical about how much I love sci-fi like you did in yours, but you basically covered all the points that I would say. Today I'm going to talk to you about a subject that I've been thinking a lot about because I've currently got a freelance journalist job for a local magazine to write some articles about fashion and beauty and like home, and it's kind of like a big lifestyle magazine, so I've been trying to think of ideas. So thank you, Facebook, for interrupting me. So I've been looking at loads of magazines to kind of get some inspiration from these things. And when I was on the train back from Morecambe on Monday, I had to wait at Lancaster Station for 14 minutes and I had to wait at Warrington Bank Quay Station at 50 minutes. So I went straight to some magazines just to kind of browse over them, and since I already got this month's Marie Claire, I decided to get Elle and Company. And when I was looking through these articles, I noticed that not just the fashion articles are very similar, because you would get that, I'm comparing to Marie Claire, by the way, just so you know. People often assume that fashion magazines just always have the exact same styles and different things in them, and you would honestly be right in saying that, because there are a few articles, especially like beauty and the main fashion spreads, are very much the same because that's what's in fashion right now, although they have slightly different angles on them and slightly different ways that they show the clothes and just different styles, but using certain pieces. So like maxi dresses would appear in both magazines, but they would be dressed differently, they would be of different textures and different patterns and things like that. However, I noticed that not only the fashion pieces were similar, but some of the articles were basically carbon copies with slightly different angles, or from slightly different person's perspective, or just interviewing slightly different people. So for example, this Marie Claire had an interview with Nicki Minaj, a popular singer and who was very young, and Elle had an interview with Miley Cyrus. But the one thing that I just thought was just, you guys need to communicate better with each other, was they both had an article about feminist porn and about porn stars and being feminist about it. I mean, that is just too much of a big coincidence that two articles like that can both be in the magazine. I mean, I read them both because I read this on the train and I was bored and I was busy reading it cover to cover. But like, you would think that they would like communicate with each other. Like, I don't know. It seems really strange, the fact that these two big magazines that I thought would be very different because they would have different viewer figures and they would just appeal to different audiences, would even have nearly but not quite the exact same articles. One was actually the Marie Claire article, this one was from a director's perspective, and the other one was an article about an ex-porn star. In Company as well, there was an entire article just about feminism and feminism in the 21st century, and it was ridiculous, the fact that you just see very similar articles throughout these magazines, even though they're for different people. I know the type of person who would buy Elle would probably buy like Marie Claire or Vogue as well, just because if you're into fashion stuff you would buy multiple magazines. I mean, I just read Marie Claire just because, well, I have them for 5 years. Seriously. This right here is my 5-year anniversary issue of buying Marie Claire. I have not missed a single Marie Claire for 5 years. Okay, that's it from this kind of weird-ish rant, and I shall see you on Tuesday. And I hope you had a great time in Amsterdam. So jealous.